Is it really free will? Look at this truck. I mean, a monster car. Whatever. Those rims are ginormous. They're like, what are they, like 26, 28-inch rims, lefty? I can see Lefty driving one of them. Is it free will? Really? It's not. Not at all. They say we have free will. If we had free will, we would actually make decisions based upon truth of the reality of life. Free will is where whatever happens that happened naturally, you make a decision on what you want to do with it. When fake events happen and shootings, and just for one example, when it comes to the gun laws and getting people to vote, to get rid of guns, the Second Amendment, right? The reason that the vote is even out there is because of a lie. Therefore, it's not free will. Free will is out the door because the event that took place was fake, which created another level of decisions that need to be made. So you're basing your decision off of a lie. If the lie never happened in the first place, you wouldn't be put in that position that you're now in, where they tell you have free will. It no longer becomes free will because it's based upon a lie. So then you think, well, I have free will. I made that decision on my own. Well, what happens if the event never happened and you're not put in that position? Then you can make your decisions based upon your own free will. So it's a trap. Everything is a trap. They make you think that you have this liberty and freedom, and you don't. The church tower is the William Penn building. The Eagles, Kleck has that playing all over in his little tower that he painted yellow, which I'm not sure if that's representing the sun, because it's not really yellow, it's white. Or maybe he'll put it, maybe he's using it as, because the sun's going down, the light. Either way, the light's going down. That happens first. Everything happens first. Like Trump being impeached, that happened first. That's the silencing of the truth, even though he's not telling the truth. I mean, technically he kind of is, but he's still a liar. But his role as the president is to tell the truth. But this is the part where he starts to, he's going to stand up upon his feet like the eagle does after the wings are clipped. They're clipped, and then he falls to the ground, but then he lands on his feet and stands up. Look, he's going to be the one that frees. He's going to be the one that gets the credit for freeing the people. That's fine. You can take the credit, Trump. I know I'm the one that did it, but whatever. You can take the credit if you want. But the script is... the script was already written, and this was already going to happen anyway. I just happen to see it come along. I see the plan. I see the script. And I'm not going along with any of it. And then I start to understand how the script is going to end. Now I get it, because my people will be delivered, every one of them, found written in the book of life. And all the others are going to stand in shame because they trusted in man. They trusted in the Jonathan Kleck show. Because as you can see, he's a man of power. He's there, he has authority. He can literally tell the freaking military, the army, to go over there and stalk that guy right there, and go over there and go collect those people over there and over there and over there. What are you gonna do? Go against his command? I don't know. It's a tough place to be. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be stuck between me and Kleck, because you have to make a decision. You don't have to make a decision on my end. You know, it literally is free will on my end. You choose what you want. Go ahead. They're the ones forcing you into these decisions that you have to make, that otherwise, if they didn't create all these fake events and problems, you would actually have free will. But you don't have free will. The ones that are working under Kleck and the ones that are working indirectly or directly for him, you know, do you have free will? Do you feel like, let me ask you this. You say you got free will, right? It's free will. Okay. What if you're told to do something? You just don't feel like doing it. Like, you just don't feel like surveilling this person, that. You just don't feel like going over that place over there, and you don't feel like getting Kleck a coffee because you're the gopher. If you don't do it, how's your free will then? Are there consequences behind making your own decisions that you want to make? Can you just say no? Nah, I ain't doing. Nah, no, not going, not doing. Nope. Well, not yet. You will say it. You have to wait until that second 9/11 happens. Look, because you guys are actually the ones in the audience that have attended. They're going to be attending my graduation. It's a death, burial, resurrection type ordeal, where my channel does get shut down. It has to. If it doesn't, then all right, then they're going to play that role where I'm the beast, the Antichrist. Because when Trump, not only he got impeached, so now his airplane's going to be sabotaged and fall from the sky, along with the rumors of the rapture that happened Sunday night, Saturday night, Sunday morning, because at 2:30, Kleck's going to meet up at the alleyway, and because Sunday is the day, it's the beginning of the events. Because look, Kleck's going to be at the football. He's going to be at the Eagles game. He is. Kleck and the Kleckites are going to be at the Eagles game because Dallas is coming to town. The Stars are here, and because the Stars are here, the explosion's going to happen on the sidelines, and then it's time to start setting up shop with everything. 2 days, man. I don't know. I mean, Kleck might be trying to. For in one day, he could be trying to destroy Philadelphia with 3 events in a row. Because Sunday, the Eagles game at 5:55 p.m. And then Monday at 8:48 a.m. The bank bombing or the William Penn building, the bombing, either vice versa. One of them happens, the other one gets hit 15 minutes later, and then a half hour after that, 9:33, the White House gets hit. Man, I tell you, man, I kind of leaning towards Monday being that. I know I said Wednesday, that it has to be on a Wednesday, but I can't just stick with just Wednesday, because the only thing I seen Wednesday was the Kleck's little picture there of the second 9/11, October 2nd, and then 9/11 up there on a Wednesday. It's really all I got going by on Wednesday, and being in the midst of the week, Daniel 9:27, that they're going to play out. So I don't know. I mean, you know, he could do this in 2 days. He did say he's getting rid of the and Batcat dies on Monday. So, you know, when my channel gets 2 strikes, and then Monday comes around and the 9/11 gets hit, and then our power is cut out, or however that works, or they come lock me up for they try to accuse me of terrorist attack, when I can prove all day long where I get the information from. I don't even care. You can. I don't even need my videos to show anybody You just need Cleck's videos, but then he'll erase them all. But they're all recorded anyway. There's people that have them. All you gotta do is just put me in front of the Cleck's video, and I'll tell you exactly where I get all my information from. And then with my videos to back up the evidence beforehand, telling you there's my proof. So I can't put it past Cleck setting the second 9/11 on December 23rd, 2019, starting at 8:48 a.m., 9:03 a.m., and then 9:33 a.m. But man, he's been talking about Home Depot a lot too, and he showed a Home Depot bucket in the background. I remember last time I seen a Home Depot bucket in Steve's video that the 9/11, not 9/11, but the Home Depot was up in the news afterwards. So maybe that Home Depot is still one of the events that's going to be a mass shooting. Because the other one that happened, it really wasn't. They didn't really say that anybody died. You know, it was just it was a rumor that there was a shooting that happened there. But either way, 2 days from that point on, Monday after the Eagles. See, I thought about today too. Like the second 9/11 happened today, because it would give, like, come Sunday they can like really like bow ahead and have a memorial for it and a big show about, you know, the remembering the second 9/11. See, I think that's possible too, that can happen today, because today is December 19th, 1919, 1999. Yeah, you know. And then it gives them a couple days to remember the second 9/11 on Sunday, just in case that happens. It's 8:16. Never comes in clear. It says Thursday, December 19th. It doesn't want to focus in. Whatever. That's what it is. It's 8:19. You know, because if that happens, like the first 9/11, second 9/11 happening right now, today, on the 19th, then that makes more sense for when the football game comes around, they remember the first 9/11, and now this is going to be considered the second 9/11, because it would give Friday, all of today, all of tomorrow, all of Saturday, time for them to get prepared to do all the, you know, even though it's already been written, all the scripts and everything. And then the football game comes around, and then it's like time to remember. And then as the Eagles game, the Dallas Cowboys, the game of the week, of course, the game of the year, the month, the century, and then and then they not celebrate, but they do the memorial, and then at 5:55 p.m. there's an explosion on the sidelines, or, you know, they say it's an asteroid or fallen star that hits the stadium at the Lincoln Financial Field, because that's where the path starts, to the broad path of destruction. It starts right there at the Link, because there's access to Broad Street from Access Road. Once you get up to William Penn and go around Corpus Christi, and you got 800 feet, and you go to Suite 800, Building 8 at 17 JFK. It is 4.1 miles, and it is southeast, because that's where the Access Road north is, on the north side, Broad, and then south is right there where the Link is. East, 4.1 miles is exactly off Access Road. So it's not a coincidence. I mean, it is not a coincidence that it's lining up like that. You know? I kind of like that idea better because it gives, but on top of that, that's when the strikes happen too. They start coming about. There's like a good 2 strikes. It's like a 2-strike rule. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here. But either way, it's getting ready to happen. I know I said it before. I've said it. I've been saying this for so long. It's like now we're at the very, very end. The details are so precise that it'll only happen all at the same time, and then it'll just be a wave of just bam, 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 bam. Every event after event, back to back to back to back to back, and then it's as easy as even a kid can a child can understand it because it's literally a Christmas present to shut down the truth in the world. Get rid of the damn truth. But knowing that you're setting a trap and a snare for those fallen angels, that you got the bait. You're using me as the bait. That's what you're doing. Because the bait is, don't trust. You want to trust in some dude that doesn't even have any kind of authority whatsoever anywhere with anything. So why would you listen to somebody that can't promise you anything? I can't promise anybody anything, except for if you're making the wrong decisions, you're going to stand in shame. And how bad is that going to hurt and be humiliating? I guess you'll find out.